chocolate bar, cocoa caramel seasoned from the heart, pumpkin spice swirl chocolate bar, decorate, freeze it, break it up in parts. Whoa, break it up in parts. Whoa, pumpkin spice chocolate bar. Hello, my loves, and welcome into my live cooking class today. My name is Gabrielle Reyes, aka One Great Vegan. Whoa, One Great Vegan. Feel like one great vegan. One great vegan. Hello, my loves. Today is a beautiful day. It is Saturday at 1 p.m. and we are going live up in here and we're about to make some pumpkin spice swirl chocolate bar. We're gonna make some chocolate out of some vegan chocolate chips. They're gonna make a pumpkin spice swirl caramel. Gonna get it all swirled into our chocolate and then decorate it with all these fun, festive toppings, my love. So first thing, before we get going, let me get a sip of my tea and then we're gonna wash our hands, my loves, okay? I love hot tea. I love hot tea. Hey, I love hot tea. I love hot tea. I love hot tea. I love hot tea. Hey, I love hot tea. I love hot tea. And I'm washing my hands. All right, y'all. So my hands are all soapy, sudsy, and ready to get going and blowing, my loves. All right, so this is a very simple recipe. It's not gonna take but like 30 minutes, maybe. All right, but let's get going and let's get going, my loves, because y'all got things to do, people to see, places to go, songs to sing, dances to dance, and your truth to speak. So, first step, what we gotta do is melt down our chocolate and our coconut oil. Let me fix this light on my face real quick. Ooh, girl, I see you shimmering in the sun. Oh, there she goes. That's a lot better. Boom, 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 boom. There she goes with the exposure. Boom, 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 boom. There she goes with the exposure. All right, I fixed my exposure, so we're Gucci to go now. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get 2 cups of my chocolate chips. I hope y'all are cooking along because this is seriously the easiest recipe. Your whole family is going to love it. All right, 2 cups of your chocolate chips added into a microwavable bowl, cup, whatever, measuring cup, or you can put this on your stovetop in a pan and just melt it down if you don't want to use microwave, which I suggest, okay? You don't need those rays in your life today. That's what we're going to be doing because that's the kind of time we got going today. So either way, whatever you do, figure out a way to melt down your chocolate chips as well as your coconut oil. Coconut oil, we are using coconut oil. Whoa, coconut oil, we are using coconut oil. We're gonna be using coconut oil throughout this recipe. If you don't want to use coconut oil for the chocolate, that's okay. Your chocolate will be fine. I just found that it's easier to melt down this way with a little bit of some coconut oil. And how much I'm using? I'm using like 1.5 tablespoons. So put that up in there. And now we're gonna melt this baby down. I'm putting this in here for 2 minutes. But what I'm gonna do is first, I'm gonna do 1 minute and then I'm gonna stir it around, put some cinnamon, put some vanilla in there, boom, boom, boom. And then I'm gonna microwave it for another minute. So let's get going. All right, so our chocolate is gonna start microwaving and just melting down. Grab yourself a whisk or a fork or a spoon or 2 forks mashed together to create some form of a whisk. Actually, I'm gonna show y'all how to do that. Literally, this is like a kitchen hack, okay? If you don't got a whisk, just put 2 forks together, just like this, and this is like, it works the exact same way a whisk does. Trust and believe me, okay? So there you go, little fun fact in the kitchen. So grab yourself a whisk or 2 forks. Grab yourself some vanilla extract and some cinnamon. Oh, y'all, I be using cinnamon in all my desserts. All of them, because cinnamon and vanilla, that just really creates, honestly, the base of a dessert, I feel like. Depends on if you don't want to go too heavy with the cinnamon. If you're going maybe more of like a raspberry kind of world, or like maybe the peaches. Ooh, I think it's time to mix it up, y'all. But like I was saying, use cinnamon and vanilla in all your desserts, y'all, okay? And also in all of your smoothies. Trust and believe, it will change your life. All right, so let's give this a good little whisk. She's not fully melted, but she's at least getting started. So I'm just gonna mash everything down, get it started, get it melted. And like I said, if you wanna do this on a stovetop instead, do it on a stovetop instead, my loves. I'm not gonna judge you for whatever you want to do. All I'm gonna do is keep singing songs about food and make delicious, wonderful fall festive desserts, y'all. Fall has to be one of my favorite times of the year, especially like September, early September time, just because, y'all, I mean, number one, the weather is never too hot, it's not too cold. You can still wear crop tops, but you can wear pants, you can wear a little sleeveless, ooh, put a little you know what I'm saying? You could do so many things with your fashion layer, take off layers, put on layers. The possibilities are endless. And also, I love the weather, like the actual whatever happens outside, I enjoy it. And also, I love the holidays. I freaking love Halloween. I love dressing up. I love getting all, like, that's when I really put on makeup, is Halloween time, because that's, to me, that's the time to get decked out, dressed up, do our fun photo shoots and all of that, my loves. All right, so since we're making this right on time for fall festive fabulousness, I added in about 1/4 of a teaspoon of vanilla, and now I'm gonna be adding in about 2 teaspoons, maybe 1/2 of a tablespoon of our cinnamon. Oh, and I almost spilled the vanilla, but I got my cap on. That's why you put your caps on right when you're done using your products, my love. Another fun kitchen hack. I guarantee will make your life easier. All right, so let's melt this baby down for another minute, and then we're gonna whisk that back up. But while that's melting down, my loves, I'm gonna get myself a bowl, and we're gonna make ourselves some pumpkin spice caramel. So y'all love my quick and easy 2-minute caramel made out of whatever nut or seed butter you got. Today I'm gonna be using some almond butter, but you can also use sunflower seed butter or Sacha Inchi Butter if you have a nut allergy. So don't feel afraid to try this recipe if you can't eat nuts, if you can't eat seeds. Everything you can maneuver and work around with a plant-based diet. So don't feel discouraged if you at home and you're like, what if I can't eat this? There is a way, because most seasonings also you can have. So don't you worry, my loves, don't you worry. All right, so get out your nut or your seed butters. Get out your seasonings and spices, my loves. I have this it's time for our chocolate. I have this pumpkin spice seasoning right here. And then I also have this pie spice. So this is like more of a generic pie spice, but I think I'm gonna be using both, TBH, because, oh my gosh, so freaking delicious. Why not just add more spiciness into this? And then you're also gonna need some maple syrup. Get yourself your maple syrup, and then of course vanilla, and we're gonna be adding in a splash of salt as well, my loves. So all of those things are gonna go into a bowl. You're gonna whisk it up, and then we're gonna swirl it into everything. But before we do that, my loves, we have our chocolate right here that we have melted down. Yeah, she is perfect. All right, let me let y'all take a looky-loo at her. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl, I love you so. I'm gonna make you so delicious. Y'all. And you want this thick, right? You don't want this super runny, because you want this to freeze pretty quickly, because it's dessert. You want to eat it, right? I suggest making this before you make your dinner also. That way dessert is ready when it's time to go. So nice and thick. And we're going to spread this over a parchment paper covered baking sheet. So get yourself a small parchment paper covered baking sheet, and we're gonna spread this on over, get a nice layer of our chocolate. I already made some earlier, y'all, so because in the world of not wanting to waste food, I'm not gonna make too much for this cooking class, but y'all gonna see how it turns out. So do not worry, my loves. Give yourself a good, however much of this bark, honestly, you want to make. You can make this like your single serving size, or you can make this batches. I mean, you could put this on a huge parchment paper covered baking sheet if you wanted to, like a gigantic one. And this is also such a fun recipe to make with the whole family. So then you're gonna spread this on over. This is a fun way to do it. You can just let it drip on down to the sides. I like to spread mine corner to corner. It's kind of like how I like to do it. But also you can get yourself a spatula, but if you don't want to do the extra dishes, this is also the way right here. This is the way, the truth, and the light in how to make a fierce bark. I love a good bark, y'all, because number one, you can put whatever you want on it. You can put popcorn on this. Oh, hello, she's falling down. You can put popcorn on this. Oh, the possibilities are endless, my beloveds. All right, let me get my hands a little clean. And then we can start to make our caramel. So set your chocolate over to the side and let's make our pumpkin spice caramel, my loves. Okay. Ooh, I need a towel. Ooh, I put it there, but then I'll put the chocolate on top. Y'all, sometimes your girl just be getting messy in the kitchen, okay? But maybe that's just part of the journey. You know what I'm saying? Joy in the journey of doing what you gotta do. All right, so I have my almond butter right here, and I'm gonna be making a pretty decent amount because, y'all, this dip is perfect for if you wanna dip in crackers or cinnamon chips or strawberries or other pieces of chocolate or gluten-free pretzels, whatever you want to dip in this pumpkin spice caramel. Oh, y'all, it's so freaking good. So go forth and do what you got to do. What I put in here is about 1/2 of a cup of my almond butter or seed butter if you're allergic. You can also make like 1 cup of this, 2 cups of this. It doesn't really matter. Do what you got to do with your life. I'm going to be adding in some maple syrup, about 1/4 of a cup, into your bowl. Maple syrup, my beloved, best sweetening friend. One of my key elements whenever I'm making vegan, plant-based food. Get yourself some vanilla extract. Little bit of vanilla extract. Let's put it in there, a little splash in there. Boom! No more than 1/4 of a teaspoon, and you should be Gucci to go, my loves. And then, ooh, let's splash in a little bit of some salt. I would say, yet again, no more than 1/4 of a teaspoon. You don't want this overly salty, but the saltiness also helps balance out that sweetness. And it's also gonna bring through that pumpkin spice flavor too. So, like I said, pumpkin spice. Here we go. We're gonna add in about 2 tablespoons of our pumpkin spice because, y'all, this is a pumpkin spice swirl chocolate bar. This isn't just a caramel chocolate bar. Oh, no, 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 my loves. We going in with the pumpkin spice because it's September, and that means it's officially pumpkin spice season in my world. I'm not a big pumpkin spice latte kind of girl, but, y'all, I do like to partake in pumpkin spice desserts of all forms and fashions. All right, I'm gonna add in a little bit more of my caramel, add in some more of that almond butter right there, and then we're gonna whisk this baby up, get it to whatever kind of caramelly texture you enjoy, and then, y'all, we got to swirl it and then decorate it, and then boom, boom, boom. All right, so I'm gonna put this down here. I suggest putting it down on a flat surface at first whenever you're making this caramel, because she's gonna be pretty thick at first until you get things going and glowing. I'm also gonna be adding in some of my melted butter. So let me melt down a little bit of my coconut oil. You can use vegan butter if you want to as well in this to make this more loose, I guess is the word. Viscous, that's the right word I'm looking for. If you wanna make this more smooth and caramelly, just add in more vegan butter or coconut oil, but I wouldn't suggest adding in like olive oil or canola oil or avocado oil or even grapeseed oil. I suggest either going with the vegan butter or with the coconut oil, or just skip out on it, my loves. It's okay if you don't have the oil. But I like it because it just helps make things move along and it doesn't add in any extra flavor that you didn't already put in there. So let's give this a good mix. You want that coconut oil to mix in with that maple syrup as well as that almond butter too. Oh yes, she's getting nice. Oh, this is the perfect texture I want. Yes. See, that's why I put it down on the table, because I knew she was going to get crazy if I tried to do this right here. All right. Oh, yes, girl. All right, I'm going to add in some more maple syrup. Just because I like things sweet. And y'all, let's just go in today, and I'm going to be adding in more pumpkin spice. Like I said, add in about 1 to 2 tablespoons of your pumpkin spice. I typically just eye things whenever I make them live for y'all, but look at her. Oh, y'all. Pumpkin spice caramel. Oh, she is delicious. She is loose. She is floose. She is free. She is flat, and she's about to go into my mouth. Y'all, in fact, let me get a little taste of that right there. Sing it, hallelujah. Sing it! Pumpkin spice, swirl, chocolate bar, cocoa caramel, seasoned from the heart. Y'all, she is seasoned from her spirit, from her soul, y'all. She is so delicious. So, what I'm gonna do next, get yourself a spoon. Oh! I like flung it accidentally everywhere. I hope I didn't get none in my hair, y'all. That would be kind of whack-tac-tacular. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my chocolate, my cocoa, and then put on some dollops of my caramel all throughout, just however much you want, honestly. I'm gonna be just spreading them out throughout my piece of chocolate, and then we're gonna swirl this around, my loves, and then we're gonna decorate it, and then we're gonna eat it. Well, then we gotta freeze it, and then we're gonna eat it, and then we're gonna party, and then we're gonna pack it up and give it to our friends, and everybody's gonna love us so much, because it's gonna be like, dang girl, I didn't know you cared that much. And you'll be like, yes girl, I love you so much. All right, y'all, look at this right here. Look at this right here. Pumpkin spice swirl. Let's make that swirl, my loves. Grab yourself a chopstick or a toothpick and just swirl on in, y'all. I mean, really just, you can do this however you want to. What's cool is that chocolate, because it has that coconut oil in it, and because it's chocolate, it's gonna, ooh, there's a nice little big chunk in there. I'm gonna have to get that chunk out. Y'all, look at that chunky piece right there. I'm gonna get that out. Because it's chocolate, it's going to all just freeze together. So get it nice and swirled however you enjoy, my loves. Go in, have fun. You can make designs. You can spell words if you want to. That is not what I'm doing today. I'm just doing this. Woo, ooh, and guess what? You get to eat that. And that's a little dollop of deliciousness right there. Y'all, pumpkin spice and chocolate though? Really? Really? We gonna be delicious like that? Yes, we're gonna be that delicious, y'all, because come on, live your best life. It's vegan, it's plant-based, it's gluten-free, y'all. It's vegan life right here. So I already know people are gonna ask me, wait, but like vegan chocolate? What's that? Where do I get that? Boom, boom, boom. I got answers for y'all. Trader Joe's. Whoa, oh, Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's, my love, they sell vegan chocolate chips. Also, y'all, go to your local grocery store. I guarantee you they have either Enjoy, is it called Enjoy Life? Yes, the brand is called Enjoy Life. They either have Enjoy Life or they have some brand that doesn't have dairy in it. And even if you can't even find that, go get yourself some cocoa powder. And you can make this same recipe with cocoa powder, but instead of using the cocoa chips, use that coconut oil, use that maple syrup, you know what I'm saying, y'all? You can still create things, but there's always a way to find vegan chocolate chips. Even if it's like dark chocolate chips, go for it. But if not, Trader Joe's or the brand called Enjoy Life, I know are the two ones off the top of my head. But if y'all have other suggestions, let me know in the comments below. Hey, let me know in the comments below. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know in the comments below. And while you're letting me know in the comments below, I am going to decorate this pumpkin spice swirl chocolate bar. But before we do that, I'm gonna go grab my beloved best friend and husband and see if he can snag some photos real quick. All right, hold on, y'all. Pumpkin spice swirl chocolate bar, cocoa caramel. All right, y'all. Hey, hey, hey. Pumpkin spice swirl chocolate bar. Ace is still washing his face. He's washing his face. So we're gonna move on, and we're just gonna keep going, and he'll join us whenever he can join us, my loves. All right. So the first things I want to talk about, y'all, are the keys, I think, to a fierce pumpkin spice swirl chocolate bar. First things first, you gotta have the pumpkin spice with the cocoa and the caramel swirled together. Next, get yourself some pumpkin seeds, get yourself some dried cranberries, get yourself some gluten-free and vegan pretzels, also from Trader Joe's. Also, you can get them at any grocery store. And then get yourself some dried persimmons. I think the dried persimmons and the pumpkin seeds are key in this because the dried persimmon is going to give it that nice orange color you want, and then the pumpkin seeds, pumpkin spice, come on now, like how more on the nose can you get? So first thing I'm going to do before I add on any of those seasonings and spices, as if y'all thought this wasn't pumpkin spicy enough, I'm going to sprinkle on a little bit of my pumpkin spice mixture over this right here, just a nice little layer, because y'all, I want this pumpkin spicy. We are not heading back, we are going forward with the pumpkin spice motion. All right, we are claiming the PSL situation right now. We are staking our claim on what's happening right now. All right, so you have your little pumpkin spice layer on there, and the next thing, my loves, I want y'all to grab yourself some pepitas or some pumpkin seeds and just sprinkle it on over, my loves. Give it a nice, go on in, generous, generous, generous. If you want to, you can even lay these on the bottom before you put on your chocolate, because that way inside it'll also have pieces of this. So I have sprinkled over some of my pepitas, and now I'm gonna sprinkle on over some of my dried cranberries. My favorite dried cranberries to buy are the ones that are sweetened with apple juice or with cranberry juice or with grape juice, and typically I find those ones at Whole Foods or Sprouts. So go on in with your cranberries. It's gonna add a nice pop of red fall festive colors. This will also be fierce during the happy Christmas holidays, November. Y'all, imagine the possibilities, okay? All right, so we have on our dried cranberries, and next, these two items we're gonna crush on up. And the persimmons we're gonna chop up. Before we chop into the persimmons, I'm gonna crush up some gluten-free pretzels and just give that a nice sprinkle on over. And this gives it a good crunch. Y'all, we want crunchiness, we want layers, we want textures, we want all different kinds of sights so everyone can see how fierce and fabulous it can be to be vegan, all right? And then the next thing, like I said, we're gonna chop up some pieces of persimmon. And I actually have some chopped up already, y'all, because your girl did her work today. Actually, because I filmed a recipe video of this yesterday. So pour on over your persimmons. I like to make sure there's tons of persimmons, nice redness. If you want to, you can even put a big persimmon in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Give it a statement piece. Let the people know. You ain't playing around with the persimmons. You want people to know you got persimmon passion, is what I'm calling that. Ooh, pumpkin spice swirl chocolate bar. Y'all, check it out. So there you go. Boom. You have your beautiful creation. Look how fall and festive this looks. Look at how fierce this is going to taste. Everyone in your family is going to be like, dang girl, I didn't know I wanted to eat that, but this is what I'm eating every day, all day. Hallelujah, praise the Lord, okay? I'm just adding in some more full pieces of my pretzel that way. You know what I'm saying? Give it more dynamic. This is almost like a charcuterie board, but with chocolate and caramel. So what you're gonna do next is you're gonna freeze this baby. Pop it into the freezer. Boom. Just like that. Pop into the freezer. Boom! And look what comes out, my loves. Look at this. Look at what just magically popped out. I know, it's wild, it's wacky, it's crazy. It's movie magic, if you will. But no, it's not really that crazy. It's actually because your girl, like I said, she prepared herself today. So after about 20 minutes, out will come pumpkin spice swirl chocolate bar. And boom, here you go, my loves. All you have to do next is just break these up with your hands into nice pieces. And now you have a delicious, fun treat that you can eat straight out of the freezer if you want to. Sometimes it's a little cold right out of the freezer, so I suggest leaving them in the fridge overnight, but putting them in the freezer for 20 minutes as you're making them. So let's dig on in, y'all. I'm gonna grab myself a piece. Make sure I get myself some persimmon on here as well. Y'all, look at this. Mmm. 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 Mm, 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 mm. Y'all, it's the caramel that does it for me, y'all. It's the caramel, y'all. This stuff right here, that we just made, y'all. This is bomb, okay? Pumpkin spice 2-minute caramel, my loves. Go in, dig on in, do what you got to do, my loves. It's still in my teeth. So delicious. Y'all, check it out. Pumpkin spice swirl chocolate bar. Well, my loves, I had so much fun cooking this wonderful creation. And you know what's so fierce about it? We didn't have to cook nothing. We didn't have to blend up anything. We just used the power of plants, okay? And also knowing about a fierce new fun recipe. So hopefully y'all get up in the kitchen, get yourself going, get yourself glowing, and make yourself some pumpkin spice swirl chocolate bar. Pumpkin spice swirl chocolate bar, cocoa caramel seasoned from the heart. Pumpkin spice swirl chocolate bar, decorate, freeze it, break it up in parts. And look who has arrived, my beloved Ace Anderson. He is here, but that's okay, babe. We gonna get some photos of her right after she is done working her stuff. So my loves, I had so much fun, obviously, today. I have so much fun, especially when I get to cook up my desserts for y'all. So just so y'all know, I do have a fun musical cookbook coming out December 17th, 2020. You can pre-order and reserve a copy of my cookbook at onegreatvegan.com. And right, it'll send you exactly to where you need to go. It's all very clearly stated for y'all. And it's gonna have over 100 vegan musical recipes. It's gonna be music videos, it'll be songs, it's gonna be fitness tips, skin regimens, all those fierce things. So y'all, get yourself in the kitchen, get your family together. It's time, it's officially season, y'all, to make pumpkin spice swirl chocolate bar. I will see you all next Saturday here live in my kitchen. And don't forget, at the end of the day, sing your song, do your dance, and speak your truth. Goodbye, my love.